Hello again. Welcome to lecture 6 on C programming data types. We looked at characters in the previous video. So let us now change this to short, which is one of the type. So we'll say short int yes. Okay. And then we will say this is our short int. Then we'll also look at unsigned short. We'll say sh equal to say 10. Alright, so the maximum this we have already seen. So now we will look at for a signed short. We look at for a signed short. We look at what is the maximum value of a signed short again. Okay. Then maximum value of an unsigned short. Only the macro should change. Okay, so only the macros should actually change, and then we will, this is not significant, this is not applicable for a character. So we will look at what is actually used. It is used as, so the minimum number of character is we will have shrt min, if I remember correctly. I think shrt min, so this should be shrt max. It's easy to remember, shrt max, and then maybe this should be ushrt max. These are all defined in okay. So here if you see here if you see sorry, I have said short int s, and I have also said unsigned short. Okay, so my value of s will be percentage d. I'll say yes, and my value of what is called sh will be sh. Okay, so let us save this and compile this. Okay, luckily no errors. So if you now look at this, this s is 0. When I do not assign anything to s, and s is a global uninitialized global variable, it will be in our uninitialized block, which is our data segment. All uninitialized global variables will be initialized to 0 by default. Since we have not defined declared initialized s with any value, it is 0. Then we have sh equal to 10. If you see, in this case I have not given unsigned short int. So if you just don't give int, it qualifies as int. If you don't give short, it is qualified as int. So you can simply say short s, or you can say short int s, or you can say unsigned short, or you can say unsigned short int. You can also say signed short int. Signed short, if you do not give any if you do not qualify it as signed or unsigned, by default it is always signed. So if you look at this, the min value of signed short is minus 32,767. The maximum value is 32,767, including a 0. Then you have the maximum of unsigned short is 65,535. We also had to look at the number of bytes, right, which is again missing. See, the number of bytes of short. So we use what? Size of, and size of is a compile time operator. Just remember that. We will see what is the compile time and all that I have told even previously. So this is my short. Okay. So if we, what is the size of an unsigned short? So the whether it is signed or unsigned, the size should not change, right? So if you want to say unsigned, okay, size of unsigned short. Okay, so if you want to find out that, so the size of unsigned short is also 2. So by changing a sign, the size won't change. I have put here the number of bytes of short is 2, which is clearly means it's a signed short. Okay, this is about the lecture 6 was all about short. Okay, rest in the next lectures. Thank you.